welcome to the show, Diagnose Me.
Troy's appetite is astonishing.
What happened to all the cheese? I just bought a whole pound of it. Did you eat the whole thing, Troy?
I was hungry after school.
He has his famous triple-decker sandwiches. 3 slices of bread with meat and everything in between.
I would start my day off at eating about 4 bowls of cereal. I would have 2 bags of lunch, including hot lunch at school.
Anything from granola bars to apples to oranges to anything Troy would rate the cupboard.
Even when his stomach is painfully full, he keeps eating.
What's wrong, bud?
My stomach hurts.
Because you're so full. You're eating too much.
No, I'm starving.
After all that food, I was still hungry. Felt like somebody was punching me in the stomach, and when I ate, the pain, it went away.
Even more baffling, Troy starts losing weight.
Troy was starting to get skinny.
I'm down like 4 pounds.
Where the heck are you putting all that food?
Then something happens that makes Jason realize this is more than a growth spurt. Huge welts appear on Troy's stomach.
I wonder if it's a
It
lymph
looked
node
like
problem.
the nastiest thing I've ever seen.
I'm not
They were
saying
so big
cancer.
on his body.
At first, the treatment works. Troy's hives clear up within days, but his ravenous appetite doesn't go away.
He would eat 4 quarter-pound hamburgers, plus your fries and your mac and cheese with it, or whatever the fixings were.
Can I get a few more fries? Yeah, right.
One day, when their father is out, Troy starts gagging.
Are you choking? I'm calling Dad.
I was eating in a restaurant, and I got a phone call from my oldest son. Dad, you need to come home. Troy's bad now. Troy sitting at the table has a spoon inside of his mouth to hold his tongue down so that he wouldn't cut off his breathing.
He can't breathe, Dad.
His tongue swells up to where it closes his breathing path off.
Call 911.
Watching your child almost die, petrifying. There's nothing you can do.
It's my brother. He needs an ambulance.
Troy!
In the ER, Troy is given an intramuscular injection of epinephrine that eases the swelling so he can breathe.
When they got Troy's breathing under control,
How you doing, pal?
they did a bunch of tests.
That's what we're waiting to find out.
Troy is assessed for bacterial and viral infection. But doctors can find no clue to explain what caused the attack, and so attribute it to some unknown allergy.
He clearly was having a systemic reaction. His immune system was triggering without any known exposure to an allergen.
They prescribe stronger antihistamines.
And we got sent home with no answers.
Not sure what to do, Jason tries to put a limit on Troy's excessive eating.
Where's the ice cream cart?
You already ate a whole box. The rest are for your brother and me.
But that only creates a new problem.
Where are they? I want it.
Troy's anger would kick up because of food.
Troy's legs and feet are in unbearable pain.
You know, and as a parent, you're sitting there just hopeless.
The pain felt like somebody was breaking my ankles.
The pain in his feet gets so bad he can barely walk.
I couldn't walk 5 feet without crying on the floor.
One rheumatologist offers a new diagnosis.
His bones are growing faster than his tendons, causing a painful tension.
He diagnoses Troy with Osgood-Schlatter disease. It's a condition where the leg bones in adolescents grow more rapidly than the adjoining tendons, causing severe and constant pain.
Is this connected to his eating and the hives?
No,
That's
this
not
could
it.
be a leg issue. I suggest Troy be given leg casts.
Thinking that if he casts his legs and stop them from moving, that would eliminate the pain.
Troy is fitted with ankle casts in the hope that they will slow the growth of his feet and lessen his pain.
Troy, time for bed.
I can't stand these things.
They lasted 1 day. When we seen that the pain was still there, it was time to take them off. It wasn't working.
The casts come off, and soon after, the leg pain goes away on its own. But a few weeks later, Troy wakes up with a new, even more terrifying symptom.
His stomach distended, looking like he's 8 or 9 months pregnant.
Poor thing.
She discovers an alarming new clue.
It's his liver.
He had a remarkably enlarged liver.
It was 9 times the size it was supposed to be.
Yes.
As they're leaving the hospital, Jason is approached by a resident who's familiar with Troy's case.
I've been doing some research on Troy's case on my own, and I came across some symptoms that seemed just like his.
What she finds surprises her.
He has lost all his body fat. He had 4% body fat, which is extremely low. A normal male would have about 15% body fat.
For Dr. Oral, this clue could explain one of Troy's symptoms.
When patients lose their body fat completely, they also lose a hormone made by the fat cell called leptin.
Leptin is the hormone that signals the brain that the body has had enough food.
Troy was lacking this signal completely.
The lack of leptin also interferes with the body's ability to store fat.
Troy has no fat on his feet either.
The fat that should have cushioned his feet was missing. His body stopped storing fat it accumulated in Troy's liver.
It's lipodystrophy.
Lipodystrophy is a rare disorder where the body loses the ability to properly store fat in the abdomen and extremities. Excess fat circulating in the bloodstream ends up accumulating in the liver.
Can it be treated?
There is a drug.
But the experimental drug has yet to be FDA approved and is still in the testing stage.
And not even within a week.
Morning. What do you feel like for breakfast?
Couple of eggs, please.
His enzymes started going down slowly. His stomach went from looking 8, 9 months pregnant to down to almost normal within 4 months.
Now 17 years old, Troy is back on the wrestling team at school.
I kind of feel normal. I don't really feel any pain right now.
He remains on medication to manage his illness.
Troy's life isn't normal. It's close. I think it's as close as it'll ever get. I mean, we deal with his disorder like somebody deals with a limp.
Oh, cool. I'm in a dress store. Mall. Usually you're just outside. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when I post a video. I'll see you next time.